Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What the does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion.
Alright, we should be live. What's going on, everybody? What's up, YouTube? How we doing? How we doing? Checking the mic. Should be live. What's going on, everybody? What's up, YouTube? You check the audio. Check the audio. How we doing? Checking the mic. Should be live. All right, we're gaming. What's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing well. What's going on, YouTube? So, been off the last couple of days. Went to the Royal Rumble on Saturday. That was very fun. Had a very good time doing that. So, yeah, been kind of sick the last couple of days, but feeling all right now. Feeling like we can get some stuff done. So, let's go ahead and get some of our daily quick cash here real quick. We got this full black graceful outfit now from the Hallowed Sepulchre, which is arguably the nicest agility course that RuneScape's ever had. The black graceful set took some time to get, so now that grind is over, we got a good chunk of agility XP, some thieving, some construction, some magic. Got the magic up to 90 finally, so really happy with that. So now, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go do a couple of the new Rat Slayer boss, see if we can get any of the unique drops. I've done 10 kills already off stream. That's not like end game content by any means, and this is way behind as far as putting out the content for it, but it's not really meant to be like this crazy end game boss or anything like that. It's definitely a good way to get XP, some easy drops. So yeah, I just figured we'd do a couple of runs with that, see how we fare. I'm really excited because after the couple of kills that I did get, I got a pretty good amount of drops. 5 rune items and 10 kills, over 100,000 coins in one trip. I still had plenty of stuff left over as far as resources to keep the kill going, but I decided to save what I could for streaming purposes. I felt like actually streaming this would have been more fun, right? So figured we'd be able to actually have some fun with this. We'll actually go in with like straight proselyte, so that way you guys can see you don't need like this end game content items to be able to do this. Definitely not the most advanced content by any means, and you don't even have to like prayer flick. It's just more so to like practice prayer flicking, right? I thought I pulled the light bearer out. Guess get this light bearer real quick here. Okay, let's get some potions. We'll just bring the super attack and strength. A couple of prayer pots. Bring a run energy just to save us some energy, and then we bring some food. Obviously, we need some food. Bring some sharks and some gromlins. Leave an empty space open there. I don't think I need to bring anything else. We should be good. Hope you're all doing well. You guys watching the replays or anything like that. Hope you hit that like button. Really appreciate any of the likes. You guys are playing the old school RuneScape or enjoying this new boss. Pretty fun mechanic. And new pet too. New pet. I think I heard it was like 1 in 3,000 or something like that from what I've been hearing. So pretty cool. You know, we get some extra attack in here, get some extra attack XP in, see if we get a couple drops, couple outs. So we'll go through, climb through the private bar. Okay. Go ahead and put that protect for melee on and just get in there and start getting the kills going. Oh, we didn't even pot up either. It's alright, we'll do that real quick. Little sip, and back to the offense. I like the boss, it's pretty fun. You just really have to leave the protect from melee up is what my strategy was, instead of prayer flicking its other attacks in the other phases. It's a good way to just leave the protect from melee on and then dodge the stuff from the rooftops, and then you're pretty much good to go from that point, in my opinion. Like little chip damage here and there, 7s. So if you can tank some of these hits, of course, like, don't really have to worry about its damage or anything. I mean, I think the max for its range and magic is like 7, at least for me, what I've been hit. So I don't think it's really gonna deal too much damage as far as like the range and the magic attacks. I'm really curious to get some of the spines, so that way we can make some of the faster flinching weapons. You can take the spine, which is a unique untradeable drop from this boss, and make it into rat weapons. The rune mace with the spine for melee, the U short bow and the spine for range, and then a battle staff and the spine for magic. So pretty excited for those. And I think what I'm gonna do is go for the magic, so that way I can start boasting my magic XP a little bit more, because magic is definitely like my lowest combat stat as far as you can see here. I mean, everything's base 90, about to hit 91 attack. You can train defense through all of the different combat stats, so I feel like going magic for this boss would be fun in terms of hitting it from farther away and being able to speed run some magic XP. Go for the pet, of course. Go for the pet. Get all 3 of the rat items, so that way we can have them for future content if there's ever like a bigger rat boss or something of that nature, but I highly doubt it. Doesn't seem like something that everybody's pressing for. Like, we already got the Rat King, so I don't think anyone's gonna be like, we're gonna get a mega rat boss for old school RuneScape. But new pet to chase, new grind, so some new content. Again, the kills are really easy, as you can see. I'm not really like bouncing around anywhere crazy. Health's been pretty good. Haven't had to take a sip of any prayer potions yet or anything, because I haven't been running piety. Don't really feel like it's necessary to run piety or anything like that for this guy. I'm still hitting 20s and 30s left and right, so pretty cool. I like the new boss though, for sure. I think it's fun. I always like chasing pets. I always like combat stats. At first I heard that they weren't gonna make. Apparently it wasn't under a rat slayer task, like you can get rats for wilderness slayer bosses, so you know, I feel like this should be considered a rat. It's the rat king, right? So they're gonna be adding that to slayer sooner or later. Some trouts for some more food, why not? Bury the bones, we'll sip some prayer pot. Usually after I leave like 1 or 2 left, he respawns, so it's not too bad as far as transitioning into the boss, and his respawn timers are pretty nice. I like the fact that you're able to run around, and it's not too click intensive unless you're prayer flicking again, but it's a good way to learn how to prayer flick without having an immense amount of pressure, so I think that's really important. Being able to damage the boss, being able to take a few hits here and there, even if you make a mistake. See, again, he's hitting 0s on the Protect from Mage, a 1, so not a lot of chip damage as far as the mage and range attacks from the boss. You sit there and just tank these hits. The Lightbearer specs are coming back up again. Who knows, maybe we pull early pet drop on stream. Really just looking for the spine. Just one spine today would be nice. Other than that, I'm not really pressed to get any rare drops or anything like that, so. AFK there, and we're still taking a bunch of hits. Look at that. Let's go. Alright, super strength potion, bones. Just keep auto retaliate on and hit those guys. Now the best part about getting this spine from the unique drop table is the fact that they can flinch the minions, the little rat guys that spawn around him, so they're quick XP gains, and you can literally hit them one after the other repetitively, one tick them. Quick XP gains. I don't know how we got aggroed over to that one, but that is fine. Couple more specs. Did not mean to drink the prayer pot there, but that's okay. 32. 26. Some good damage in. I walked right into that. I got out of it though. Hello, Mrs. Takedown. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for saying hi in the chat, man. My biggest supporter right there. The best supporter I got. Let's go. Shout out to the missus too. She's at work right now, so shout out to the wife for working hard and taking care of the family and working at the bees. Much appreciated, my love. Always appreciate your hard work and all your efforts for our family. Let's eat these trout real quick before he respawns. Wow. Alright, you know what? Let's see how Piety does. Constant double digits, constant hits. Hey, I couldn't make it without you, baby. Yeah, we're killing this new boss here. Came out a couple of days ago, so figured it'd be fun to show a couple of kills, see what it's like, maybe get a couple of unique drops in here. Be really nice. Got the piety going, hitting 30s. Of course, the Fang's still really good even after the nerfs. Oh, of course, somebody in my clan got the pet drop. That's awesome. I haven't really checked the sub count. I know that the last stream got a good amount of views as far as like total views in general, and a couple of likes on there too, so that was really good. I'm really impressed with how everything's gone so far in terms of viewership and people interacting with the stream in general. It's been huge. Oh, let me change my quick burners. Yeah, easy couple of kills. I mean, we've already gotten 5 kills just AFK. Piety on, so we're doing some good chunk damage. A lot faster this last kill. Oh yeah, Raw's really good. It was really good. Punk opened the show. Drew McIntyre came out. Kind of got in his face a little bit, and Punk had like a strap on his arm. He's got an injury that's probably going to keep him out for a couple of months, but hopefully he'll be back by WrestleMania. That's the big thing. Then Sammy came out and helped Punk because he was Drew McIntyre was attacking him with one arm, so Sammy helped him out. And then the main event, Sammy versus Drew McIntyre, which is good because McIntyre's the one who attacked Sammy and injured him for a couple of months, but then he came back at the Royal Rumble, which we saw in person on Saturday, which was huge. So glad that Sammy's back and we got to sing his song and everything. And then there was a couple of filler matches in between that, and then Cody Rhodes came out, and just as he was about to announce who he was going to pick for Mania, he was interrupted by Seth Rollins. Seth came out. They had a good back and forth. Seth congratulated him for winning the Rumble, and he was basically trying to persuade him to challenge Seth instead of Roman at the Rumble, which kind of expected with him coming out, of course, and they haven't really had a chance to have a World Heavyweight title match. But it was a really good promo, and I feel like he pitched a good reason why he should challenge Seth instead of Roman. But at the end of the day, like, this is Cody's only opportunity to challenge Roman again, with him being on SmackDown. And yeah, no, Sammy came out, and then Cody and Punk after a couple, or Cody and Punk, that was a couple weeks ago. No, there was a couple of filler matches after Sammy and all that stuff happened in the opener, and then Cody came out and was about to challenge Roman to Mania, and then Seth came out before he could challenge him and made a case to challenge Seth instead of Roman, and Cody said that he'll think about it. So there's a chance that Cody and Seth are the main event at WrestleMania and not Cody and Roman. There's a chance, but I really think that Cody's going for Roman. It makes the most sense, realistically. And then Seth's gonna have an opponent no matter what, Cody or not. So I feel like it's a wasted opportunity if Cody doesn't get his rematch with Roman and quote unquote finish the story, right? Like, it makes the most sense. And then Jey Uso had a big match. Jey Uso had a big match with Bronson Reed. He won that. That was huge. Really good match. And now I think Bailey's coming out to talk shop too. Be home soon? Alright. Yeah, no, it's been a pretty good show though. Really happy with the show. We got a good 7 kills in so far. Doing pretty well, I'd say. Doing some good damage here. Couple alcohols. Rune arrows. Yeah, the boss's mechanics aren't really that challenging. It's just being able to take those hits here and there as far as like the magic and the range, maybe even a like hybrid setup or ranging and magic would probably be really effective here. I saw its stats too, as far as like its defensive stats aren't really that good against magic, but everything else is pretty much generally the same. Like it's plus 20 defense on melee and range, and then it's plus 10 for magic, so it's a little bit weaker to magic, but it's not like that much of a difference. You can use any combat style. It's meant to train up combat stats in general, it seems like. Ooh. Trying to hit me. Ah. Doing some good damage. Piety on. Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Going into the work week is never a fun time, but been a good day so far. Hope y'all had a good day, good weekend. Yeah, I went to the WWE Royal Rumble on Saturday. My wife got us tickets months ago, and man, what a show. I feel like it's gonna be hard to go to another show after this, like following it. Like, we didn't even have like super crazy seats or anything. It was just the experience in general was so much fun. Like, the electricity from the crowd. Tropicana Field was packed, 48,000 people to see, you know, my hometown baseball team stadium packed like that. Felt great alone. The energy in the building was electric. So many pictures and videos. At the end of the show, after the feed cut, Cody was still in the ring after pointing at the WrestleMania sign and talking at Roman, John at Roman for a minute there, and after the show cut and ended, Cody gave another little speech off air and was saying, you know, he'd been here and he's scared to show his face in St. Pete because this is where his dad grew up wrestling, and all the fans of his dad came up and big fans of his father, and he was like basically just saying thank you for, you know, making it a place that appreciated him too as well. And it felt good. It felt good. You know, it felt good to know that he liked the crowd at the show itself, the performance. The crowd is big in those kind of scenarios. The crowd, if they don't respond, you know, how do the wrestlers react, right? So the whole place was just exploding for Cody, and there's a lot of Punk fans too, I'd say, for sure. Like, can't say I don't like Punk at all. I enjoy Punk, and I enjoy the fact that, you know, he represents like the everyday guy, like you and me, anybody else who's just blue collar, works hard, fights, gets up there, and that's what Punk's done the majority of his career for the most part. And a great wrestler, great athlete to watch for sure. But at the end of the day, it's just all this momentum behind Cody. Watching Cody grow up from who he was to who he is now, and having that following right now that everybody's just behind him and supports him so much. So it's hard not to relate to Cody too. Like, you invest in yourself so much, you work so hard to get to the top and succeed. So Cody's just as relatable, I would say, right? Like, took him decades to get to where he is now and who he is now. So alright, got a good 10 kills in there. Still no unique or no pet, unfortunately, but I wasn't expecting to get it under 50, 100, anything like that. Just really going for that spine. I think it's like a 1 in 35. So see if we can make one of these rat weapons and test it out. If we can't get it in another 10 or so kills, we'll keep it moving. Oh, well, we should get out of here now because we're out of prayer. So we'll bring a couple extra prayer pots, and then we'll just leave the... Oh, we could still bring the runes. Buy out this stuff real quick. Should have brought some home teleports. That would have been clutch. We're gonna do that. Got plenty of run energy. We can stop by the altar right here at the church and refill our prayer real quick. See, 11 kills and 71k. Not too bad. So pretty close to on average, I would say. On average, I would say anywhere from like 50 to 100,000 in a drop seems kind of realistic. Don't need to go there. It's for clue scrolls. Instinct to do that. Yeah, not very demanding as far as the boss fight in general. So, going for 30 minutes so far. Figure we do at least a little bit more of the rat boss. Sure, we'll open the chest, brother. Why not? Ring. Coins. Bar. What are you talking about? Get out of here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Waste my time for 300 coins. More turn potions real quick. Save some of that red energy. What? I clicked the potion. Clicked it. Swap that. Boom. Run. Should've got 4 of those, but don't need a bunch of red energy. And I didn't grab the home teleports either. Hi, beautiful. See, I told you you'd make it home for at least the last hour. I don't see anything on there. I know you send me a couple of them, but oh wow, really? Yeah. So the manager messed up. I'm just, yeah, that's vocally. Oh. As long as you're getting any trouble, that's all I care about. Have fun. Nope. No, nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody else messed up, not me. Well, let's go. I should have bet on it. But that's what I was saying. Cody came out, and right as he was about to, Punk opened the show, came out with his arm all wrapped up because his arm's hurt. Thank you. And it's like a torn something, I can't remember what it is. Torn tricep, yeah. But I mean, he can still be ready for Mania because there's still Elimination Chamber, and WrestleMania is usually the end of March, so that gives him like a good 2 months to rehab. But McIntyre came out, jumped Punk because he was like, I was praying for this, that you'd be hurt. Yeah. And he was like, I woke up the next day and I slept like a baby after I knew what happened to you. Yeah. So Drew's definitely like full healed right now. And then Sammy came out and stopped McIntyre from jumping him. And then Sammy and McIntyre are the main event. And then a couple matches later, it was Judgment Day versus DIY, Gargano and Ciampa. Finn and them won. Judgment Day won, and then they called R-Truth out, and then they jumped Truth. Then Piper and Chelsea versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. They won. Baszler and Stark won in like a couple of minutes. Like, it was a really quick match. And then Cody and Seth. Cody came out and was about to say he was going to challenge Roman, and Seth came out and was like, do you really want to challenge Roman, or do you want to challenge the real champion? The guy who's been defending the title more than Roman has, and have only had it for a quarter of the time that he's had it. It even showed his title defenses, like he had the title for 274 days to this point, so it's not like his title isn't important by any means, but this is the only way that Cody can challenge Roman besides Money in the Bank, and I don't think he's winning Money in the Bank. Jey Uso had a match with Bronson Reed, and they won that. Wow. Alright. Leah Bella? Well, they're family. Sorry. I'm sitting still like this for so long, it's just like habit. Get a couple more kills. Oh, really? The debris landed on me anyways. Right back to the cheese. Getting rune chain bodies, rune homes. Good elves though. Kabuki Warriors. Why did they get a rematch? Big hits right away. Huh? 74. It was 73, but like it still felt really cold even after I turned the heat on. So. We got 24 kills so far. Started at 10, so 14 kills and not even 2 full trips yet. Couple alks, couple of quick coins. Bailey. Yeah, she got that greasy hair. She got that curly hair. Her hair's so long too. Yeah. Think it's real? Gotta be. Gotta be. 25 kills and lobsters. Meat, man. 25 kills. My prayer's going faster because of the 5. We'll just turn that off because we don't need it. Probably save it for the back. I need to change my quick prayers too. Baby. Hey, good for her though. She literally, that was the only thing she was missing as far as like accolades. She won Money in the Bank a couple of times. She was tag team champion. She won the Raw and SmackDown championships at one point. So the Rumble was like the last thing she was missing on her like repertoire. And a lot of the achievements she had were like during COVID and stuff like that, and then she got hurt like right as everything was getting back to normal. So like she didn't get to like reap the benefit of everything and like actually like be champion. And now she's like a running joke and the fans still love her. So like it really makes sense if she gets a chance to be in like the bigger picture at some point. Need to live a different life, cause lights and cameras are in it. Trying to find a silver lining. All I do is avoid the violence. But you're here again, I'm losing it. There's no more screaming in silence. Get out my face, turn off the flash. I hate the fame, no more of that. Leave me alone, or I'll collapse. I need a break, don't feel the crack. You follow me, anywhere I try to be alone. I'll find you there. There's more to me. Everywhere I try to go alone, I find you there. Yeah, yeah. You follow me. Anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. Oh, there's more to me. Anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. I find you there. Eat some cheese. Spartan's supposed to be like 1 in 35, and I'm at 26 kills, so should get one relatively soon, I think. Be nice to just get the collection log. Thought I was under the rumble there for a second. combat potions too. Some specs in. Alright. Looking pretty good. Just under 91 attack. Came in here with like, I think it was like 56 or 59,000 till level, so we've gotten over 50k XP in less than an hour. That's huge. Two or three more hits. Prayer potion. That's cool. I think that's the first prayer potion I've ever gotten from this boss. That. Gotta dodge that debris from the roof, and it's just little bits of chip damage really after that. I wonder if they kick her out of damage control tonight. Definitely curious to see how everyone else's luck's been on the scurriest Rat King boss. Get any pets really early, or been making some good money off them. Obviously they're really good XP. Let me know in the comments or the playbacks in there. I think it's a fairly good XP gain boss, easy money. I think it's pretty interesting. Somebody, I think I even heard some people comparing it to like a mini Leviathan. I haven't even done Desert Treasure 2, so I've yet to do any content with the Leviathan, but mini version of that, I suppose, is the comparison. The cheese mechanic's pretty funny too. I think you can eat from the food, right? Do it like once every 10 minutes or something. You cannot eat from the food pile while in combat. Okay, so it's in between when he spawns, okay. Right. Just under that XP there, that 91 attack. Combat's looking pretty good too, just under 117. Real. Alright, death runes. Alright, so we did 20 kills there. Nothing crazy. But some quick money for sure. Alphys real quick, see how much money we're looking at. Yeah. So after alchemy and rune items, 122k plus, I think it was 70 or 80k from earlier. Real, yeah. Alright guys, well, about 47 minutes of the Rat King content. Was gonna do some Slayer, but we'll do some in the next stream as far as Slayer and getting caught up with the content. Maybe do a bit of a longer stream for a couple hours the next stream. Definitely plan on doing more of the Rat King, the Scurrius, and then still have my Gargoyle Slayer tasks from the last stream. I like to save the Slayer, especially for like the bigger content for the stream if possible. So if you guys are watching the playbacks or anything like that, planning on streaming in the later hours, Eastern Pacific time frames, usually around like 8 or 9 after later hours, after get the kids to bed and stuff like that, and we're in a position to where we can play for a couple hours. But on that note, we're gonna call it for the day. Hit the like button if you're watching the playback. Comment down below if you guys want to see any of the other things that I've been doing in RuneScape in the past here, or if you want to see me doing anything particular. But yeah guys, appreciate you guys watching, and hope you all have a great night. Peace.